What's up, guys? I'm just getting ready for work, so I thought that this would be a good time to show you some meal prep for work. I feel like a lot of the sort of high carb vegan peeps on YouTube don't really work regular jobs like day jobs, but I do. I'm here to tell you it's doable on a standard 9 to 5 kind of gig. You can definitely live this lifestyle. So just gonna put together stuff that I usually bring with me to work, and take you through that, just how easy it is to do. It's, you know, this lifestyle is great for meal prep because everything's pretty much already prepped by Mother Nature herself. So let's take a look. Right, so we could start off in the fridge here because we're gonna go with coconut water. See, when I wake up, first thing, gotta hydrate. I drink a bunch of water first. I usually fill this guy up and drink that while I'm getting my son ready for school and taking him to school. And then when I get back to the house and walk the dogs, that's when I come in and that's when I get ready for work and prepare all my stuff. So basically, I want to hydrate even more after I've just had that water because, you know, waking up is when you're at your most dehydrated. So I'll pretty much drink water until I have at least one clear piss. And then I like to follow it up with coconut water, obviously, get those electrolytes in. So I drink that on the way to work. So I keep hydrating on the way to work, and I actually don't end up eating until a little while after I've been there. So I actually don't eat any actual food until I've been awake for a good 5, sometimes 6 hours. But I definitely get liquids in. Next thing, okay, bananas. They are ready to go. I try to keep them in here so that they'll ripen more quickly. I actually have the luxury of working at a place where I have access to all the free fruit that I want, really, which is a huge blessing. And I understand how fortunate I am with that, but I still bring bananas a lot of the time because a lot of times the bananas that we have at work are too green on a daily basis, and I don't have time for that, and can't stand eating a green banana. Even these are really disappointingly not ripe. I mean, it's not even close, but it's better than what we have at work. And then, you know, sometimes on the plus side, I'll get to work and find that, oh, they're actually really yellow and spotted, and great, I'll just eat those instead and leave these to ripen. I also have access to tons of melon there, and yeah, bunch of melon, bunch of pineapple, strawberries. So I'm very fortunate in that way. I don't have to bring a lot of fruit. But I do like to bring other things because I can't eat like all of their fruit, so I can't really eat enough there that I can stay satisfied. So I like to bring a lot of my own little things. And these are some staples. Both of these are available at Trader Joe's, depending on where you live. These are incredible. Dried baby bananas. Can't really get it to focus here. Come on now. Well, you can kind of tell. So these are incredible. I can eat like a whole bag of these, in addition to some other fresh fruit. And then these fancy medjool dates. These are a huge staple of my diet. Very caloric, but high in fiber, high in potassium. I'll probably do a whole video on eating dates as a mono meal because there's a lot of controversy about that. But I'm here to tell you that there's nothing wrong with doing it. These are incredible. You can eat this whole box, feel glorious, and not get fat.
And just a quick note about those dates. The reason they're important for something like this is it's just one small box, and that box is loaded with about 1,200 calories. So it's tons of energy in just a small box. So it's easy to bring to work for a situation like this. Whereas if you were bringing something like strawberries, you'd have to bring 10 or 12 boxes. It's just not practical for work.
And then I've got watermelon, grapes, greens in here. There we go. I like to bring an apple just because I sometimes will eat one on the way to work, or sometimes I just have it as a snack while I'm walking around doing stuff at work. So it's just an easy thing to eat. I definitely don't bring them as an entire meal. I'm not going to be eating 10 or 12 apples. They're not caloric enough, first of all, and it's just really intense, really hard to do. They're not like bananas where you never get sick of them and can eat them all day long. So as you can see, there's a theme here. Everything's already prepared. So meal prep is kind of a misnomer when it comes to a high-carb vegan lifestyle. So all this stuff was pretty much already prepped. And I'm going to eat it all at some point throughout the day, and I'll probably eat a bunch more fruit. Yeah, so that's how we do it. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably do a video about eating dates next because there's just really a lot of benefits to that. And they get such a bad rap. But yeah, you can do this. You can do this lifestyle easily when you have a 9-to-5 working gig. It's not a problem. Obviously, mine's a little easier than others. Or it's easier for me than it is for others because of where I work. I have all that access to fruit. But as you saw here, I mean, if you just increase the amount of bananas that you bring as opposed to what I had, I brought 5, you bring 10. If you don't have access to fruit at work, you just do it that way. Bring your box of dates. That'll get you going for several hours. I mean, the energy that you get from those is incredible. But yeah, oh, and I also wanted to point out that I'm off the coffee. The coconut water has become sort of my coffee replacement. I mean, you just don't need the caffeine. You need the sugar. You need the electrolytes. You need to give your body glycogen throughout the day. You won't get the crash. People say you crash from the sugar. After the sugar you get the sugar high and then you crash. It's far worse when you have the caffeine crash. You crash from the caffeine. The sugar high, yeah, you can crash from that, but if you just keep replenishing your glycogen throughout the day, you have nothing but, simple energy to burn. It's beautiful. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and choose a vegan lifestyle and move through this world in chrysalis.